What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are unboxing something that you and I both have been waiting on for a while. Literally, since I bought this truck. And I know you guys already know what it is, so let's get started unboxing the new Hellion twin turbo kit for the Shelby Super Snake F150. You ain't seen nothing. Oh. Hey guys, before we jump into today's video, I want to share something pretty damn cool that we just actually got set in place starting today. So, as you guys know, we've had these giveaways going on for a while, and a lot of you guys have been upset about the fact that you're under 18, you can't win the car. Well, now you guys actually can. We were able to make it to where if you guys are under the age of 18 and you get selected as the winner for the car, we're not going to be drawing another winner, but instead, automatically by default, whoever your parent or legal guardian is can accept the car. So if you're under 18, no more worries. Go grab your entries. But with that being said, FRS, which was our last giveaway car, just now got shipped and it arrived actually with Nathan, and he recorded a video to show you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and play that real quick before we start into today's video. But again, reminder, don't forget, go grab your entries to win the GT350 at itsjust6.com, and let's jump into the video.
What's going on, everybody, on the It's Just a 6 YouTube channel? It's your boy Nathan, and I won the 8th Save the Manual giveaway. I still can't believe that I won. It's crazy. I've been watching this channel for damn near 4 years now, and I've stuck with them ever since. It's the honestly, me personally, greatest group of people on YouTube that do car content. It is honestly one of my favorite groups of all time. Anybody that believed that this was fake, any of the giveaways that they did were fake, you guys are wrong. Not trying to sound like an ass or anything, but you guys are wrong. This is literally living proof right here that I have won the car. Here's the keys and everything. I got everything here. The only thing that you guys have to do is go to www.itsjust6.com. Every single dollar spent, one entry. You automatically entered in to win the GT350. This is living proof. And I just want to thank everybody over at It's Just a 6. I appreciate all of you. Every single one of you, because now this is something that I would probably never be able to pay for and do this by myself, and you guys literally changed my life. I can't thank you guys enough. I can't wait to start making content with this thing, because that's 100% going to be happening. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. It's your boy Nate and the FRS. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, so the way that we're gonna do this, honestly, there is a lot of parts. We've got 5 different boxes full of stuff for this truck, sponsored by a few different companies. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna open up everything, get it all laid out on the table, and then we're gonna start going through things one by one, and I'll show you what it all is. I hadn't even gotten to see in here, so this is our first time together. I didn't like that, that sounded gross. Okay, anyway, in here. Hey. Oh, look at that. They've got a sealed instruction manual that is branded. Look at that, how beautiful. I haven't worked with Hellion before until this truck, but Hellion is one of, honestly, they're like the premier turbo kit manufacturer for a lot of vehicles, to be honest with you. And I've wanted to work with them for a while. I just never had anything that I truly felt was worth having one of their kits on. And this is just, it's worth it. So let me get everything taken out of here. We got some shirts. I'm about to fill up this table. Oh, we got a license plate. Interesting. Literally every single part that you need is all sealed up in branded bags. This is definitely a new experience for me with turbo kits. This is probably one of the best packaged turbo kits I've ever seen in my entire life. Extra hose. God, I love extra hose. Even the couplers are, this really is probably the nicest turbo kit I've ever seen before. I'm level 10 impressed. This is pretty crazy. I'm not even just saying this for the camera either. I'm actually pretty genuinely impressed. They even got heat wrap, branded heat wrap. Ooh, this box here is the one. I think it's an intercooler. Oh. Yep. Sick.
Oh, and it's black?
Yep.
What?
Welcome to the Street Sleeper Kit. I'll explain shortly.
You like to talk turbo?
I do. And that is everything that you need to twin turbo your F-150. All right, now that we got everything taken out of the boxes, it's very obvious that this is a lot of stuff And that's why this is gonna be a complete dedicated video to strictly just unboxing everything here, because there's a lot to talk about. I also want to talk a good bit about the direction of this truck at the end of this video and show you guys what all we got. So let's jump into it and get it unboxed. I want to give a huge thanks to Hellion Turbo. They sponsored every bit of this turbo kit for this truck, and it is hands down the best kit that you can get for an F-150, and that is no joke. So let's go over a few points with Hellion and explain why we went with a Hellion turbo kit. First off, they've been in business since 2004, and they are regarded as probably the company that truly revolutionized turbo systems in the aftermarket industry as a whole. They hold major horsepower records for each platform that they sell turbo kits for, and honestly, the coolest part about them is they actually race what they sell. They don't just sell a part that is sold in China and rebranded. It is legitimately a kit manufactured here in the USA that they actually have on their own vehicles that they go race and set records with. So it's really cool to see a company who is that invested into the industry. So here on the table that we're about to get started unboxing is the Hellion twin turbo kit for a Coyote F150. This kit though is slightly tweaked just for this truck. Instead, with the 57mm Borg Warners that typically come with these kits, we upgraded to a 62mm twin precision turbo setup, and it should be good, honestly, truly, for about 1200 horsepower. Now, are we gonna be making that on our stock engine and stock transmission? Of course not, but it is nice to know that we've got the headroom for, you know, future upgrades. Future upgrades? Maybe, please. While we're on that note, I also want to say a huge thanks to Precision Turbo and Engine. Precision Turbo is the guys who actually got on board with this truck and sent us these turbos. We wanted to go with a little bit bigger turbos. We wanted to make a little bit more power than what these kits typically are rated for. And also, if you guys saw last video where we ceramic coated the entire truck after we got back from Atlanta getting the truck wrapped, I told you guys that we had some stuff that Avalon King had sponsored for supporting mods for the truck. And so again, I want to say a huge thanks to Avalon King. They sent us over an entire fuel system for the truck that we're going to be unboxing here shortly. And also, we got some injectors as well. So Avalon King, thank you guys so much. If you want to check out the best DIY ceramic coating kit for you to do at your house for under $100, click the link down below and go check them out. And if you missed the last video where we coated this truck with their kit, make sure you go check that out. Well, let's jump right into talking about this kit. So first off, I have a lot of the piping sitting on the ground because it is really heavy and kind of big and bulky, but we get this opened up, you'll see that this entire kit, we've got 100% stainless steel construction with an OEM fit and finish. So once you see that this thing gets installed, it is going to look just like an OEM truck. And that is the coolest part about this kit. And I'll explain more in just a second. Let's keep going. So we've got our silicone coupler kit here. And then also in this box, we've got upgraded T-bolt clamps. Really much better than the worm gear clamps. Plus they look really nice. And it's gonna look really nice with our new black couplers and black pipes and black everything. It's gonna be awesome. So in this bag, we've just got our oil hose kit. So this is connecting all of the oil lines. Inside of this bag here, let's get this opened up. This is kind of interesting. This is the first kit that we've ever done anything like this. And this is what is called a scavenge pump. Essentially, this is a bracket that is gonna bolt to the front of the engine. We've got a little belt that we're gonna add here and a new pulley. And what it is gonna do is, inside of this bag, we've got our scavenge pump. Check that out. So, this is our new scavenge pump. Essentially what this is going to do, we're gonna hook a pulley up, hook this bracket up, get everything set up. Lines are gonna run to the turbos. And this scavenge pump essentially is going to be an extra oil pump specifically for the turbos to ensure that we never, ever have any issues with oil flow. Whenever the flow of oil is too slow on turbos and they get really hot, what happens is the turbos start to overheat, and it's definitely a big problem. So with this scavenge pump, we're gonna have no problems with any oil flow at all, and our turbos will definitely be okay for hopefully a good bit of beating on. So also, thanks to Precision, we've got their blow-off valve here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that opened up. Oh, that's cool. So this is probably the nicest blow-off valve that I have ever had to date. This is from Precision, and it is really freaking nice. All right, so in this box, we've got our TurboSmart eBoost 2 boost controller. And a lot of you guys may be familiar with the eBoost setups, and if not, they're a pretty good boost controller. It's a sort of ish basic starting boost controller. And the reason why we wanted to go with this is because it's something easy that is gonna get us started and get us going and get us to prove out the setup on this truck. And once we've got everything set up perfectly and we know that everything is good, we'll start upping the boost, of course, and probably putting a different boost controller with some CO2 gates, similar to how we did with the GT350, maybe an AMS 2000 again. Not really too sure, but again, for now, to get the truck running and get the truck driving, this is what we're gonna do. So next up, we've got two of our wastegates in here. Nothing really too crazy or over the top. Just nice wastegates. Got 2 of those for each turbo, obviously. This is pretty cool. So one of Hellion's things that they really like to promote is that their kits are kind of like a sleeper kit. It's not a big, bright, out there in your face turbo kit that you're like, oh my God, that thing's turboed. They actually have kind of an interesting ideology about it. They like to make what is called, technically, in our book, an OEM Plus vehicle. And so their kits, technically, are meant to make your truck turn into a much, much more monstrous version of the EcoBoost F150. In doing so, as you saw, all of their piping is black and OEM finish and look, and this intercooler that we're unboxing right here stays right with that same exact principle. Woo! Wow. That is fucking sick. Holy hell. So this is our new air-to-air intercooler for the truck. This is gonna be mounted in the front grille, but the cool thing about this is that on the GT350, we've got a very large, in-your-face intercooler, and it is absolutely, of course, you can tell it's turboed, but the cool thing about this truck is this is going to be black. So people know these trucks for being supercharged. They know, hey, the Super Snake Shelby F150s, they make 700 horsepower and you know, they're real cool and fast and whatever. But what's really unsuspecting about this truck is that we're gonna have bottom mount turbos, a black intercooler, and the intake pipe that goes up, the charge pipe that goes up to the throttle body. I'm gonna have to show you guys once we get it all together, but it is going to look very, very, very good. Mind you, the cool thing about this is we've got this giant intercooler. We're gonna have great IETs. The craziest part about all of this is that there's no cutting, there's no modifications. It is a direct bolt-on kit that you could do at home. And we're gonna show you guys that in the next video whenever we get to installing all of this. But for now, let me set this out of the way. Let's unbox our turbos. Should we do fuel system first or should we do turbos? No joke, we're gonna do turbos. Normally these Hellion turbo kits for the F150 come with a 57mm Borg Warner turbo. We did upgrade to a little bit bigger turbo from Precision. And again, thank you, Precision. These turbos together, I believe, are good to flow, like I said earlier, up to 1,200 horsepower. So we've got plenty enough turbo for what we want to do. Oh, dude.
It's a lot of CFMs.
So, Shelby's having twins. So here are our new 62mm ball bearing turbos from Precision. Let's go ahead and get these things opened up and check them out.
I don't think I've seen you this excited for something in a while.
Dude, because I haven't been this excited for something in a while. Oh my God, dude. That is just so sick.
Do the thing.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dude.
Very nice.
Very, very, very nice, actually. So here they are. We're gonna make some power with these, I think. Just unboxing this just makes me feel so accomplished because for a while, we've been talking about doing a twin turbo F150, okay? And whenever we set a goal of getting the, like literally the very last Shelby Super Snake F150 and set a goal of twin turboing that truck to be the world's first ever twin turbo Super Snake Sport, it seemed very far off and very difficult and very, honestly, almost impossible. But here we are. And we are getting started installing every single bit of this next video. So again, thank you guys all for the support. None of this at all would be possible if it was not for you guys. So I appreciate it. Huge thanks to our sponsors, Precision, and also Hellion for everything with the turbo kit and the turbos and everything. They are, again, one of the, of course, leading contributors to the fact that this truck is going to be finished, and I really appreciate them for that. With that being said, let's get these beautiful babies out of the way and get started opening up our supporting mods, i.e. our fuel system. In this box, we've got our injectors. So let's go ahead and get these opened up and check those out. You guys have seen us unbox a lot of FIC injectors, and that's because we really like them. Fuel Injector Clinic makes really good products and parts. They definitely have been really, really good to us. We got 1650 cc injectors for this truck. This is the same injector pretty much that we run in the GT350, and we've proven that these things can flow a lot of power. So, especially with a twin setup. So, pretty much similar setup, but in a truck and four-wheel drive. And I really appreciate FIC for that. So, hell yeah, once again to them. Thank you guys so much for sending injectors for yet another crazy build that we're doing. And I definitely appreciate you guys for the support. If you wanna go check out FIC, check out their injectors, click the link down below, go grab you a set of injectors. I also wanna give a huge thanks to Avalon King for helping get these here and also for helping get our next part here, our next part here as well. Our next part here, we've got a 4 triple pump setup that we're about to unbox for this truck. This is the entire fuel system. It's crazy because normally whenever we do stuff, this is crazy. I want to talk about this first off. Normally whenever we do stuff, you guys are stuck waiting on us to get certain things and this and that, whatever. And this time, the reason that I'm so truly just ecstatic about all this is the first time that we have not been waiting on anything. We were smart this time and got every single thing for this build up front in hand, and now are able to just put it all together. So I am so looking forward to this. This is the last piece that we were waiting on. So again, thank you, Avalon King. I believe this was all ordered from Hellhorse Performance as well. And you guys already know about Jeff and Hellhorse, obviously through the GT350. I've been talking about them for the last 2 years almost now. That's where we get most of our parts, if not all of our parts for any of our vehicles that we work on. So if you guys want to go grab some parts for your stuff, just plug in all the sponsors. You can click down below. Hellhorse is a Ford dealer, so you can actually get pretty good prices on fuel systems through him. So we've got our instructions for the fuel system install. It feels like we've done so many of this exact fuel system at this point. I could almost do it with my eyes closed. But we've got our drop-in hat here with our pumps all ready to go. That's the cool thing about a 4 fuel system is you're not piecing together anything. You buy it, you throw it in, and you're good to go. It's our entire fuel hat assembly. So we're gonna pop the stock fuel hat. We'll see, I believe, a single pump, maybe a double pump in this truck. We're gonna remove all of that and replace it with these giant triple fuel pumps here. So we've got 3 fuel pumps that are going to be flowing a lot of, well, technically ethanol in this case, to our injectors. And I think honestly, the fueling is just not gonna be a problem with this at all. That is crazy, dude. We've got our fuel filter, probably the craziest, biggest fuel filter you've ever seen. So this is our fuel filter. We've got a nice billet bracket to bolt it up, so that way it's gonna look all nice underneath the vehicle. Really nice fuel filter. This is the same one actually that we have on the cars too, so hell yeah. In this box, we've got our fuel pressure gauge, and now this is our 4 billet steel fuel rails. Just ever have billet fuel rails on your F150? That is crazy. Hell yeah. God, I love Ford. Seriously, I really do. This is not even, I'm not sponsored by Ford. Seriously, at the end of the day, I can't lie, I cannot deny it. Ford is like my favorite fuel system ever. They're just really expensive, but honestly, it is so worth it. And here we've got our fuel pump control module. So we've got a hob switch that we're gonna connect in here, and basically what this does is it's the controller for the fuel pump. So whenever this detects that, hey, we've got over X amount of 5 pounds of boost, let's say, it'll kick on the 3rd pump for us. So that way we're not having to run 3 pumps full time all the time, making, you know, just a shit ton of fuel pressure and flowing a lot of fuel whenever we don't really need to. The cool thing about these 4 systems is that whenever you don't need 3 pumps, you only be running 2. And whenever you do need it, it'll kick the 3rd one on instantly and you've got plenty of fuel pressure. So it's really nice. Got all of our wiring for it. Here is our hob switch. In here, we've got our 4 fuel regulator. So hell yeah. We'll be able to hook up our fuel pressure gauge, verify that we're getting good fuel pressure, you know, adjust it, get all that stuff. You know how a fuel pressure regulator goes. Got fuel lines. Oh, we got another fuel pressure gauge from 4. Don't have to mention that. Ugh.
What?
Oh my God, I forget, dude. I forget this truck is direct injection. So we've got two fuel pressure regulators and 2 fuel pressure gauges. So that's something that's interesting. This is the first vehicle that I've ever worked on actually in my entire life that has direct injection. So again, I know you guys hate the fact for some reason that I'm just a normal person and learn as I go, but again, this is something that I've never experimented with, so I'm excited to learn a lot about it honestly as we go. Oh yeah, this is all foreign stuff to me. Direct injection stuff. Got all of our nice couplers. Oh yeah, AN fittings, all nice stuff. Literally, that's the craziest part about this entire build with the truck is the fact that this is the first time, like I said, we had all the parts up front and we're not even cheaping out on a single freaking thing on the truck. So I don't know, this is just gonna be probably the coolest build, in my opinion, that we've done on this channel yet. This is our vacuum block. So this is where we're gonna run vacuum and boost reference for our regulators and for our boost controller and all of that stuff, boost gauge. And honestly, now that I'm looking at it, that is pretty much it that we've got to unbox. That was our entire fuel system that was, again, sponsored by Avalon King, so appreciate it. With that being said, I've got a lot of stuff to clean up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Told you guys we were gonna do it, and I really didn't even expect for it to actually come through and actually work out, but it did. If you are as excited as I am to see the start of this twin turbo build, make sure you guys tune in next video and do not miss it. we're going to be starting the twin turbo build on this truck, which means honestly every single one of these parts should be going on pretty simply because of the fact that it's all direct fit, no modification literally needed for any of the stuff that we're going to be doing, and it's all got a warranty. So I truly, really am excited for this build. So make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe if you have not already, comment down below, let me know what you guys think of that. Are 62 mil turbos too small? Do we need to go bigger in the future with a built motor and a built trans from RPG? Who knows? I don't know. Stay tuned. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next video.
Nice.
In case you guys wonder where the new design came from on just6.com. Nice.